Working, should be working. Let me check it on my phone real quick. There it is. There it is. There it is. Alrighty. Let's get the chat up here. I have to turn the phone up a little bit. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, guys. Let me get to the screen. Let's full screen this baby. Alrighty. Alrighty, so is Katt Williams telling the truth on everything? Maybe not, but on most of it, yeah. And then even Ryan Garcia is talking about a lot of like Bohemian Grove and a lot of the child abduction that goes on in Hollywood and all the elites that follow. It's Zolo. He's first. Let's get it. And you're getting that pinned comment. Let's go. Mom! All right, we'll get started with this though, since you're here. Good enough,
and I
brother.
needed you to know why I came by.
Yeah, I need you to tell us why.
People know I don't go everywhere. I'm not interested
If this is
in
too loud,
talking to people unless it's like a Larry King or somebody of an amazing ilk that I would actually want to go talk to in real life.
Okay.
Katt's a boss.
I don't do it so I can sell product, and I got things to sell, so let me come talk. You have a great
Good, the volume's good
here, and as a fan base, we love the attention that you spend on the guests. We love how much work you've done, how well you know them, how prepared you are. The same things that we liked about you in football.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
brought that on over to here, and that's
but he makes a good point.
And the reason I had to come is because you've made a safe place for the truth to be told.
The truth.
You know what I mean?
2024,
and
baby. All truth will be told.
Lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your...
See, like, a lot of people think, like, he's jealous of these comedians. I'm sorry, but Katt Williams is the funniest. He's at the top. He ain't jealous of nobody. And he's just here, in my opinion, speaking facts. There's also a behavior analyst that went over this video, and I watched it, and it was pretty intriguing. It was pretty intense and pretty dope. All right, Zolo, what up? Yeah. All right, good. We are using the dynamic mic now, so different mic, and every video's has a different volume, so hopefully you can hear me over him, but I'll most likely pause it when I want to make good points anyway. But I'll let Katt speak. He's explaining why he wants to tell the truth here.
Face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood. They feel comfortable sitting here and lying to you.
Lying to you.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me?
Bro, that's why are you kidding me? That's why he's here, bro, and this is why I do my channel too, but we stand up for truth, man. For the real. Can I get a shout to my mom?
You let 𝗚𝗏𝗴 sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike. And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now three quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the 𝗚𝗏𝗴 that
we just got Zola holding it down today. It's crazy.
He had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know
he shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let an athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats.
Let's get it.
𝗚𝗏𝗴 can't act because 𝗚𝗏𝗴 can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man you stole that.
Spitting facts, bro.
So he could get his
I'm surprised
name
more
in the
people
same
aren't here. They ain't getting
sentence
notified. Shadow
with a great
ban.
one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene.
Dude
Why do
was
you think
salty.
no cast member had
So he came on the show, told a lie that he was supposed to have his role when he wrote every line. He made up the, like, he explains it, but Katt Williams, like, bro, come on, dog. This dude couldn't even act, and he's trying to say that he stole his role. Katt's gonna get him for it, though.
has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was.
Sir, no one, why no?
Sir.
He was with KD. He beat up Terry Crews. Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he, what?
What?
So
Ricky Smiley knows this. And I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there.
Damn.
Because,
Why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals. Bro. Because he talks about the Bohemian Grove in this, too. That's fucking crazy.
He lied. I don't know why liars lie, but I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role
Right.
and had already shot the role in 4 days?
Bro, when he comes with the receipts and the
truth
facts,
of
bro.
The matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom, and that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with.
What? What? God, Ricky Smiley was okay with getting the R word in the bathroom in the movie, and see, Katt Williams was like, no, dude, that doesn't make the movie funnier. I'm a man. I don't want that to happen to me in a movie as a character or not. And he changed it. He explains it. This is fire, mom.
Katt Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie.
Yeah.
So respectfully, humbly. Guys, if we're talking about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull. But we're talking about comedy,
Right.
where I have all the credibility and all the pull.
Let's get it.
The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy.
Yeah, Ricky's a
And
big
this
L, bro. I
comedy
agree.
involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Katt Williams here. Like, that is never funny. I'm not going to say it on my podcast, but it was said here, obviously, whatever, probably get a copyright. But I'm just saying, for me, I'm not going to say it, but, like, obviously, yeah, that shit is never a joke. And, like, he also talks about, like, all the black actors that have wore dresses, which is pretty much all of them, except for him and a few others. And he explains why. This shit's crazy, man. Like, what's really going on? Like, think about it, you guys. Like, what if you had millions, billions of dollars and you could buy anything you wanted, have any girl you wanted, and do whatever you wanted? Like, you know, I'm not saying you'd be a bad person. I definitely wouldn't. I'd be more on Katt's side of things. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of people that I think find everything boring and they need to, like, find something to intrigue them. And it's, like, goes against the grain. You know what I'm saying?
It happens to, or what the circumstances are. If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny
Yeah,
as it would be with him getting raped.
I agree.
So considering
No need
that's
for
the
that.
real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never brought up that Ricky Smiley.
I'm glad you're here, Zolo, the only one in
play
chat,
Money
baby.
Mike.
It's weird, but I'm
No
having some
one ever
bad
saw me
attacks
put
today,
on a
man.
Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why that wasn't in the bloopers? Why? And here's the other thing. Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his?
Listen, he just said everything that Money Mike said in the movie he wrote. So he wrote every single line for the character. You know what I'm saying? So what was I love what he's saying. Like, what was he saying as the character? Then he was gonna let himself get R-worded and, you know, the whole nine, baby.
Hey, my lines, I wrote them.
Come here.
Oh no, sorry guys. I think I got ads on this too, but
That's how I already know that I'm gonna be funnier than you. What he told everybody
I'm gonna be
was,
funnier than
Katt
you.
Williams, don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Stephen Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious,
Sorry, bro,
I
everyone
put
on
in
my
my
fucking
contract that I
little
won't work
attacks.
with 𝗚cie𝗰𝗶𝗴 again unless he's in a dress.
Yeah, ad.
Now, what was 𝗚cie𝗰𝗶𝗴's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
It's in his
Why did you
contract.
put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life.
Ah!
They play good women. And I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
Holy shit.
So that's why, because when we released that clip and he said that, you responded because he said he
Dude,
was
that's
supposed to play
hilarious,
Money
bro.
Night and you were supposed to play Santa Claus.
Yeah, bro,
An
sorry
outright
about...
lie.
Dude, I don't know why
See,
we're
that
having
he knows
nobody
is a
in
lie.
here, bro.
So why would he say it?
It's sad,
Because he's
dude.
a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program.
Nobody knows why
Cedric did the
liars
same
lie. Big
thing.
facts,
Cedric
dude.
told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke?
Yeah.
He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on
Here we
TV
go, facts,
in
receipts.
2018. You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was.
And right there,
The
that's a
same
big telling
scene
sign that he's
went-
telling the truth, because he just gave Mark Curry a lot of props for that joke, another comedian. So, like, that's obviously the truth of what happened. He didn't just write the joke himself. Him and Mark Curry wrote the joke. And all that what's his name? Cedric did was do the same joke and change it to a spaceship. It's literally what he did. Not even liars know why they lie. That's exactly what he says,
to
yeah.
go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got
Harvey.
a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the biz.
Bro, Katt Williams is the funniest person alive, dude. He's literally tearing these dudes. He just tore Steve Harvey limb from limb, and he's about to finish it. Listen to this.
And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, 𝗚𝗺𝗶 and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none.
It's over. Oh my God, he just ripped Steve Harvey. It's over. It's officially over, bro. Bro, he literally just ripped him apart, dude. Like, that Mr. Potato Head, Mr. 𝗚𝗺𝗶𝗴, bro. Fucking, what he said about his haircut, dude. Oh, my mom. Yeah. That was funny, bro.
You would have to have range.
Gotta have range,
I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore the way I mean, we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol.
I don't know, Katt. That's
I've
crazy.
had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here looking like a walrus. You didn't say nothing.
You didn't say nothing. He over here looking like a walrus, and you didn't say nothing. Like, bro, he's tearing Shannon Sharp apart, dude, as well. This is fucking hilarious. Dude, he did. He tore him limb from limb, dude. Steve Harvey, dude. I hate Steve Harvey, dude. I don't like Cedric the Entertainer. I don't like any of those guys. Kings of Comedy, bro. Bullshit, bro. Kings of nothing. Eddie Murphy and Katt Williams. Them two together would just blow you guys your entire four-piece apart. And those other guys that did the same kind of thing as the Kings of Comedy, those like Hillbilly comedy guys, they were funnier.
Off his stomach, sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star.
What?
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer. We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes.
He doesn't.
He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
His specials are so bad they're not on Netflix or Tubi. Oh, that's crazy because like Katt Williams has like 50. Pink, what up? We're doing good. We're doing good. Glad you're here, guy. We got another chatter in the building. Zolo doesn't feel so alone. We're just covering this Katt Williams coverage because in 2024, the truth will be exposed, and he's sticking up for children. And Ryan Garcia, too, even though I think Ryan Garcia is going a crazy route of it, but he's talking about Bohemian Grove and, saving children, the selling of children that goes on every year. So he's trying to put a stop to that, but he is talking a little crazy. We might go over that. We might not, so...
Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Cedric's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir.
You don't think Cedric's a good comedian? The world doesn't think that, sir. I mean, come on. I agree. I mean, if I think of like really good comedians, like dude, like, especially because he's talking about black comedians. Okay. Right. If I think of really good black comedian, I'm thinking Katt Williams. I'm thinking Eddie Murphy. I'm thinking, what's his name? The main one, Dave Chappelle, people like that, So Cedric just really wasn't that funny, or Steve Harvey to me. And I don't really like their group either.
I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not.
But also, like, I don't have hatred for anybody. It's not like I hate them or hate their comedy or, like, when if I see him on TV, I'm like, get these guys. No, I don't care. Like, Family Feud with Steve Harvey and stuff. He can be funny sometimes, but I get what he's saying, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on in Hollywood that's bad, and he's exposing a lot of, like, more of the inside comedy stuff, but that's why this is long. And this is only, like, the best parts of it. This was, like, 3 hours long, but he exposes, like, some of the... child abuse that goes on in Hollywood as well, the Illuminati type stuff. So he doesn't get super far into it, but even Ryan Garcia, that's who I'm worried about. I think he's going to be next to be killed because he's really like talking about Bohemian Grove and that he's been there and was tied down and he's been the R word and all these crazy things. And Ryan Garcia has a fight coming up against Devin Haney for a world championship. So I don't know. If you guys know about that, you guys think that fight's still going to happen? Let me know in the comments down below.
Not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed
Hell yeah.
to allow losers to rewrite history.
Winners are not allowed to let losers rewrite history. I mean, that might be the most fire part I've heard of this entire interview. Winners do not let losers rewrite history. Can I get a freaking amen? Amen. And your boy's over here having attacks, dude. Like, I'm not trying to laugh about it, but I feel weird. Just letting you guys know, I had a seizure. I don't know if you knew about it, Zolo, but yesterday morning from my fall. I mean, that's what it's from. So, but yeah, things have been tough ever since. So, spitting nothing but facts, bro. It's crazy.
I don't say anything.
I'm surprised there's not 50 people here. They've probably seen it, but still, people have probably seen this, right? But it's different when you see someone react and you get to react with them and shit, be in chat. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a fun thing to do. But it's whatever, it's me. That's why, this will be up still to watch afterwards. I'm sure it'll get hundreds of views afterwards, and it's not mobile. So, I should have just put my phone up and had a mobile live going at the same time. We would have hit 3.4K today. Because we're almost there, but we ain't going to get no subs off this live most likely, which is fine.
On your platform. If you give them a liar
Facts,
a platform
Olo.
to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened, it's untrue,
Facts.
and there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
Yeah, like each thing.
Let me ask you this. What is your
That's crazy.
relationship with Steve Harvey, 𝗚𝗏 𝗏𝗀, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These
Yeah.
aren't 3 random guys.
No, they're not 3
The way
random
that
comedians.
𝗚𝗏 kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know who
Gang,
it is.
dude.
They know who the gang is. Why 𝗚𝗏 not in movies? Because he's illiterate.
Yes, Pink. You're going to
can't
like this, Pink.
read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets, and this is the age of truth. And,
Yes.
And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies.
Exactly. The truth doesn't need to be afraid that people tell lies. And he's like, why do people tell lies? I don't know people that lie. I don't know why they tell lies. He literally said that at the beginning, and that's just such the truth, you know?
Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug
Captain
with
Brad,
me,
what up?
was around me when I was inebriated?
Sorry, bro, kind of an attack.
I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories?
Fire chain, bro.
Because it's competition.
Fire chain, yeah.
You feel like, well, why comedy guys can't just get along?
Yes.
Why didn't you get along with the other teams you were competing against? If you're a Denver Bronco, why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But
Something
I don't
wrong with you?
I don't
No,
dislike
no,
all the
no.
Cowboys. Cat, damn, you like this?
No, that's
okay,
not.
what comedians do you like?
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Let's get it. Captain
I'm not the
Brad.
comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me.
Let's get it.
Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat 𝗶𝗀 liar.
Let's get it, bro. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. He knows like how funny he is, dude. He like Katt Williams is the top of the barrel. Like I really consider him, Eddie Murphy, and Dave Chappelle the best comedians in my eyes. Don't even. If you say Kevin Hart, dude, we'll watch the rest of this interview because he has some things to say about Kevin Hart.
There's nobody like me in the business.
𝗶𝗀 just
I don't get why people leave. It makes no sense.
𝗶𝗀 said
All
that
good.
getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials.
12.
Guess how many 𝗶𝗀 got? 0.
Wait, what?
Why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up
Facts,
people?
though.
We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes.
Facts.
That's all. As a journalist.
Dude, I like that
That's
simile
all.
he
That's
made
all
there.
I'm saying.
Let's
I
get
don't
it.
harbor any
I love
resentment
Shannon Sharp,
to
bro.
any of
You guys
these
remember Sterling
entities
Sharp from the
because
Green
I
Bay
can't be
Packers, baby?
jealous.
Let's get it.
I've never seen them have anything
One of the best receivers
that
ever.
I've ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview.
Oh,
in
man, come
twen-
on.
listen,
What?
in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed.
All their
anywhere.
wives. That's
And
crazy.
Now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they
Best
all
writer
end up
or
with
singer?
that.
I don't know.
That's part of what you get.
I don't know because I don't know who
I
writes
came
everything.
in
I think
this
Katt
business
Williams is one of the
saying
best
I
like
was gonna
comedic
expose.
writers. I think
When
Eminem
talked
is one of the
about
best like
Michael
musical
Jackson,
writers.
When I talked about R. Kelly,
Yeah.
they canceled me for these things because
Yep.
why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn.
Exactly.
It's God's side and the
Other side. Let's get it, dude. I have to stop it
And we
there.
don't
You guys,
care
you guys, you guys, you guys. It's as simple as that. I'm sick of this race shit. I'm sick of this gender shit. It's fucking God's side or the other side. And it's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. Yeah, hell yeah. So you know Sterling Sharp, bro. I used to have a Sterling Sharp locker, bro. And like when he got hurt, bro, like I was at the game, dude. Remember they used to play at Milwaukee Stadium? I was at the game he got hurt at, bro. I came home and just beat up my locker because I thought he was dead, but like he wasn't because they took him out on a stretcher and hurt his neck and all that. But yeah, dude, that shit was crazy. Yeah, bro, I'm a big Packer fan, bro. But I don't really watch much football anymore. But I'm getting back into it because my son's getting into football. But let's let Katt continue to cook. But you know, your boy's got to interject here and there. You know, got to make it a reaction video. And you know, we got Zolo, we got Pink, and we got Captain Brad. We got 3 mods in the house. Let's get it.
Nothing about the other side. Period.
Members too.
Period.
Don't
All
forget
of
to use
these,
those emojis.
Big dick deviants.
All
is
these
all
big
catching
dick
hell in
deviants.
2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or
Diddy.
whoever you is. TG Jakes and
Hold up, no Diddy. Dude, you know kids instead of saying no homo at school anymore are saying no Diddy. No Diddy, bro. For real, bro.
all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong way.
Because they worshiping the devil.
The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Shit.
He needed more drinks after that. Like a lot more. Watch.
I'm getting on here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
I love Katt Williams, bro. Who else does this other than Ryan Garcia? But Ryan Garcia comes off more crazy. At least Katt.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna ask you that.
because in 30 years I've done nothing but collect information,
Hell yeah.
knowledge,
Let's go.
and your secrets.
And your secrets.
So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
You will tell it.
no, somebody come to tell me.
Let's get it, bro. This is what happens to me with Michael Does Life, dude. I have so many people, like even members, sending me like member only stuff that's in his member. Like I haven't used it yet, but we're gonna a funny edit coming. But yeah, like I have people sending me shit from him all the time. Like, and it's not, I don't ask for it or anything. It's just because people know my channel like is based around that. I get people sending me shit all the time. It's X in the house, Miss Zolo Captain. Let's get it, Mom. We're letting Katt cook here. It's good to see you in the house, dude. X, I thought maybe you died. Dude, we don't know where Soul Vision is. Soul Vision was out here gifting memberships. Oh, yeah. Can I gift a membership today? I'm going to have to check that after we watch this. But, yeah, dude, I don't know where Soul Vision's at, dude. I'm worried about him. I don't care. But he was out here gifting memberships. He's out here super chatting. I don't care about that. That's not why I'm just worried about him because he was out. He was really out here, and all of a sudden he's gone. So usually when stuff like that happens, it's usually not good. And I haven't seen him on Discord or anything. So if anybody's heard from him, I know. Where is he at? That's a clip, bro. Cook recreates Sterling's retiring injury. Yeah, for sure. What you want? One of those couch chair things? Which ones? Oh yeah, yeah, bro. Those are dope, right, X? Dude, those are fire, bro. Those little, the little back things that they get to sit on. Like it's like a whole like seat, but then it only has one spot. Fire. All right, come on, Katt.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that.
I'll pay for that information.
Tell me. I know so many things I should.
Mom!
They all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb.
Receipts. No studios have ever said that. Nobody's backed up and ever said this shit about Katt Williams except for lying comedians. And that he's proven why they lied. They've stolen his jokes because he's the funniest man in Hollywood, dude, next to Dave Chappelle.
It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script.
With me on the script? That's how I feel, dude. If I'm on the script, you're not losing money.
Риcky say he was supposed to play Money Mike because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the
He wrote the words for Money Mike.
I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made outfits to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing. I told them to go get the Prowler. I even told him to paint it purple.
No way, bro. He picked the car. You guys remember that classic movie when he played the pimp in it, bro? He picked out everything. He wrote the lines. And this dude had the audacity to say that what was his name, Zolo? That dude who said that he took his role in that show and that he was supposed to play, that Katt was supposed to play Santa Claus and he was supposed to play the pimp. Yeah, right. Could never be me.
I told him don't have an actor playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic.
Oh, a lot of people would get offended, yeah.
Like I did far too
that's
much
that's my passion.
for somebody to come
triggering snowflakes, bro,
and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
If you're a snowflake, you probably don't want to be around here. I'm a very nice person. We have productive, awesome lives, but dude, no snowflakes allowed. I'm sorry. Like, you can't take everything so serious in life, dude. And everyone's we're all human beings, and what makes us great is that we're different, right? And we're all going to disagree on something. Every single one of us, every family member, every lover we ever have, we're all going to disagree on something. It doesn't matter. As long as it's not like something fucking weird, right? Unless you're not a weirdo or you're coming in here, with sexual innuendos, or you're coming in here, with super toxicity and racism and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking. Like, I'm talking about radical stuff. Otherwise, have your damn opinion. You can come in here and say, you know what, Mr. Cookie, I really think that Katt's a piece of shit. I'll tell you, I disagree with you, but that's okay.
Why didn't Cube set the record straight?
The Prowler's legendary too.
Mike Epps could have set the
it's so
straight.
legendary.
Why none of them set the record straight?
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told you those lies that no one's ever heard. Right, but he's telling you something no one's ever heard of.
Right.
Nobody has ever
No,
heard.
Katt's got a good point.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie, and somebody said, y'all should switch roles.
No, that's facts though. Like he's saying, like as an interviewer, you just believed this, like some shit that's never been done before. Like nobody switches roles during a movie. Like that shit never happened. Like he's straight face lying. Like not only is he like not like building off something that really happened, he's completely lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Katt's beard has a goatee. Let's get it. Hell yeah, dude.
Like, this is a business.
But that's the thing, Katt. Normally when
Dude, where's Kev? Where's Kev at, man? Kev came through earlier today, dude, in the mobile live.
No one else knows or I've ever heard.
Dude, we got out the truck, dude, to do some push-ups. It was amazing.
This is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story.
That's my story.
Not his story.
That is my
Harvey
story
was
too.
never homeless. When Mark Curry
He knows
was touring
everything.
with him 25 years ago,
He was
making
really good friends with
$3,000
Mark
show
Curry.
in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her.
Look at Shannon.
You went and married somebody else that think like a man.
Oh,
what are you
that
talking
thinks
about?
like a man.
They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special.
Bro, he
about
said
the
he
comedy.
said this for the people that weren't here before. He said we're winners. We cannot let losers rewrite history. And like, dude, I agree with that so much. And like, I'm kind of the same thing. Like, I kind of want to touch on Ryan Garcia too. If you guys want to, let me know in the chat, because he's going crazy right now. Not that many people are touching on him as people are touching on this. So the shorts I did on this, I did 2 of them and edited them, and both of them got over 10K views. It's crazy. Anyway, you know, we're covering this live. We're still going to do it. We might get into some of the Ryan Garcia stuff after this. But I just don't know what I want to click on, because he's like very, very not cautious with his words. So, yeah, it'd be more of like a video, right? I have to edit some of the stuff he says out, or like bleep it, you know, because he swears all the time. He says the word, you know, the R word, which he has said once, but he says it a lot. So, yeah.
Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve
Dead
and
chat.
Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA, and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television, and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person.
I mean,
what do you think?
Dude, he's got a good point there. Like, do you guys think that he is an industry plant? Kevin Hart, like that's what he's saying. The dude's an industry plant. Like, but it is true how he showed up on the scene, y'all. I mean, it's fucking crazy.
I think a plant is. Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words.
Oh,
Have you ever
jeez.
used something like Zoom, and when you're
No,
recording
but
a
your
meeting,
your
you see what
pod
it
mic
looks
sucks,
good?
bro.
Well, Riverside fixes that. Riverside is the easiest way for
Your pod mic sounds like trash,
He
bro. My
just
mic
did
sounds better than
his
your pod mic.
documentary with Chris Rock, where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
It didn't
and
happen.
I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but 𝗚ście 𝗰𝗶𝗶 gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you.
Yeah.
Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again?
Again,
These
yeah.
people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything.
Bam, bro.
That includes blessings for his people.
Hell yeah.
That's why, you know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job.
Oh my God.
Why do you
That's
think
scary.
Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium.
Damn.
They rock with who they rock with, and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and
Hell yeah.
resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I
Laugh out loud, Captain Brad.
Wow. Because Shannon Sharp got to be a different person than that other person.
Absolutely.
And he always was. That doesn't change when I change teams. That remains the same.
Yeah.
That's how a legacy is built.
So
all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came
Yeah.
out. But he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do?
Harvey,
He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there.
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is
Bro,
why when I walk in a room,
truth is coming out. Did y'all hear that shit?
Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no.
No, see, I don't see that in Katt. I don't see Katt as being a bitter, jealous comedian. Even for being, he was blackballed. Same with Dave Chappelle. I don't think either one of them have some vendetta because of that over to these guys and they're making shit up. Absolutely not. Like, in fact, like, to put yourself out here like that, like, if you were to lie about these things, and Katt's, that's different about Ryan Garcia. Like, Katt's coming out with receipts, he's coming out with dates, he's coming out with, like, exactly when he saw him, he's talking about exact jokes that he's talking about things people were there for. He's talking about Harvey Weinstein saying, I want to do this to you in front of all his executives. Like, so there's probably at least 10, 15 people that can corroborate that story. So that's what he's talking about. Like, he doesn't need to show the receipts. All he has to do is say it. Knows what the dogs are doing. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. Shannon knows what's up, bro. And I think is he a hider too or not, bro? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, he's a powerful person. He's been in the game. He went from football. You make a lot of money in football. Then after football, he's been a big name in the world of sports and Sports Center and all that, having a show with Chael Sonnen too, also on the UFC. So I'm just saying, like, is he a part of that cabal? I don't think so. I don't personally think so, but I also personally don't really know. I don't know who's really all a part of that other than like the Jay-Z, Diddy, Kanye, and then I guess these people Katt's talking about and a little bit of what Ryan's talked about. And then there's some I also want to do a Bohemian Grove live. I think that'll get more people. Somebody snuck in there, a YouTuber. We're going to watch that. There's also this guy who does a really good documentary on it, so I wanted to watch that. Then Alex Jones has an old one on Rumble, which we could still watch live from Rumble on YouTube. Not the whole thing. I would just want to go through parts of it. But let's get back to it. Dude, I was going to say Eddie Murphy's probably the best, dude. I said that my 3 favorite are Katt, Eddie Murphy, and Dave Chappelle. So, me personally, it just depends what you like. It depends the era. It depends the time. It depends the show he did. I don't know. I think they've all had their times where they were just like, yeah. Eddie Murphy in his prime, dude, there's nobody really like Eddie Murphy. But then, like, Dave Chappelle as well. So, I mean, Dave Chappelle's my favorite. Is my favorite in his prime. I think that I do give Eddie Murphy number 2, and then I give Katt 3. I think those are the 3 best comedians. It's my opinion. And even Joe Rogan's pretty damn funny, dude. I'd put him in my top. Maybe he's like number 5 or something.
Respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Makes sense. Like sponsors and shit.
They tell you that themselves.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows.
Yeah.
He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore.
No.
Imagine him coming to tell you.
No. Like, bro, look at Shannon Sharp's face right now. He is literally like that. It's like, and this is what I'm saying. If Katt's been telling the truth the entire time, which it seems he has, why would he lie about this then? Like, what? So you guys had a battle off, and Katt beat you in front of 10,000 people that got to vote. Is that what we're hearing? Is that what we're hearing, dude? Steve Harvey got blown out of the water by Katt Williams already, and that's why he quit comedy and does Family Feud.
Another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What?
What?
You
Bernie
called
Mac.
Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part.
What makes New South Window different?
Was he in Ocean 11? Who was in Ocean 11? Was it Steve Harvey or was it? I thought it was the other dude.
What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star?
Yeah, what you mean,
So
dog?
on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life.
So why would I go on tour with
So
him?
no. Faison's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Риcky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that.
It's over,
Like, you gotta
bro.
be doing karaoke around the country to make that work.
Right.
And he is.
No, definitely not, Captain. But still,
I'm a
he's speaking
stand-up
facts, though,
comedian.
Captain Brad.
This
He's
is
over
my
here speaking big old facts, brother.
100-city tour. I'm not gonna have a conversation with these lazy
See, when you do these normal
bums that'll take a
streams, dude,
shortcut
it's
at any point.
if it's
Yes,
not mobile.
it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym. But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
What? No, there's too many comics out there that are putting their life on the line to tell these jokes, man.
Okay. Let's get to your upbringing. We're going to circle back and we'll get some...
I want to protect him real quick, because you had said for the Kings of Comedy, it was in 2018, 2019, but did you mean 1999? Because it came out in 2000.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't. No. So what I meant to say was, remember, he said I couldn't do stand-up anymore. I had 7 TV shows. I said he didn't have any of those TV shows at the time.
I know you talking about Cedric.
Joke stealer from Cedric.
Cedric.
Okay.
You
so-
had said that
okay.
2018, 2019, but it came out in 2000, so I just want to make sure.
Okay, no. What comes out in 2000?
The original Kings of Comedy.
Right. I'm on BET's Comic View, and they're using this as the commercial in 1998. Okay. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying,
what he's trying to say.
Yeah. So if I said the dates wrong, So
Yes. Let's go back and clear that up.
Okay.
You said I had Cedric on here, and I asked him about the joke stealing, and he said the timeline doesn't add up.
Correct.
To that point, you said.
Yep, no swipers and dipes.
So
exactly.
He thought that I
But
was
if I
just
cover
a
MDL, we'll
no-name
have 25 in
comedian,
here.
and that he could take this
So,
joke and nobody would know.
we're gonna get back to
the
it.
issue was that
I got an edit
had
I'm working on
already
that we're gonna
done
react to
this
live.
Particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial.
No
so
support.
Part of the commercial,
Cat's dead.
Make sure you tune in to BET, was you seeing
Nobody even
me
cares.
doing this joke.
Nobody cares about saving the children, telling the truth in Hollywood.
Right.
And this joke is one of those jokes in comedy where you set it up and it takes a little longer to set it up.
Just
takes
kidding.
about 3 minutes. But then you're just hitting them with jokes after that because you don't have to set it up.
Right.
Mark Curry had already helped me work on this joke because I thought it was good because I was getting a standing ovation on it. He had me go back in the lab.
He even admits that Curry helped him write the joke. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome.
So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke.
Did you say something, babe?
And it's my last joke and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I
Yeah,
did
that is
and how
funny,
much
Captain
he
Brad.
loves the
Chappelle's the
joke.
king comedy,
2
bro.
years
In my opinion.
later, he's doing that as his last
Captain, you
joke
still like Eddie
on
Murphy
the
better
Kings
than
of
Dave Chappelle. I
Comedy.
still don't think he could do Disney
And
movies
he's
like
doing it verbatim.
him, but
He's just changed my car into a spaceship.
true. I've seen the actual footage.
Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times, and Katt didn't do, as I stand before you, Shannon,
Damn.
I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that? Why did I give you a pass if you were just gonna lie? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, they're all a group. Cedric, Steve, Ricky, they've been a group. Everybody knows that.
None of them are funny either, bro.
And there
especially
are
on their own, bro.
alliances in
Imagine them
comedy.
on their
If
own.
you stand against them, then they sometimes have a problem. But we don't let that change the content because that's all you know me for.
We don't let it change the content. We don't let it change the content. And that's what I'm saying. I got some content for you guys. I got a funny edit that we're going to react to live, and it is MDL related. People love it. They want to consume it, eat it up. And okay, we aren't just an MDL channel, but we, you know, there are some. And we might join the club for a little bit. No, there's times you got to let it be, and then times you got to come back. Times you got to let it. I'm playing chess, not checkers over here, everybody. We're almost at 3.4K subscribers. If you have not, hit that subscribe button, because I gotta play games and I gotta poo. You hit subscribe or you lose. I got a game, but I gotta poo. You hit subscribe or you lose.
Tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Like, all my enemies all look the same in the eyes.
Yeah, I agree.
Faison, Wanda, Aries, Spears, they all look like...
Man, what you got against Wanda Sykes?
Oh, no.
You think I don't remember that?
Sir, Wanda Sykes and Wanda Smith are two separate people.
I mean, Wanda Smith.
And I had only said one name, sir.
Okay.
Wanda Sykes
I'm
is amazing. I love Wanda.
And I agree.
I agree. Let's get it. Wanda's good.
Girl.
Wanda's good.
But I remember on the radio, you went on a radio interview. If I'm not mistaken, that's in Atlanta.
Right.
And you came on there with seemingly good intentions. And she attacked you.
It wasn't just that part. It was the fact that before I go in there, she has a conversation about, okay, now, I just want to talk to you.
See, this is
because
cool
you just wanted
to learn
Emmy
about.
For the city of Atlanta, and this is in Atlanta, and they just want to hear about the Emmy and hear from you and to thank you for what you did putting the city on.
Right. Okay.
And we won't talk about your kids. We won't talk about jail, no cases. We ain't going to talk about none of that.
Right.
And immediately gets in there and goes the opposite way. You can't flip up on me because you're an inferior comedian. I'm going to destroy you, and I'm never going to call you out of your name. I'm never going to say anything disrespectful to people that look like you. It's a very thin line I got to call, but this lady is trying to embarrass me.
Did it, Kangaroo
of a
Nick?
largely homosexual fan base. That's why she got canceled. Gay people don't take it kindly that you would, as a derogatory, call me gay. Gay people don't feel like it's derogatory. So why are you trying to shame me with something in a community I don't even belong in?
Mm-hmm.
There's no gay people saying I belong over there or been over there.
You did
but I have no hatred of over there, and how dare you?
You did a number on it, though.
Hey.
You did a number on it. That's legendary.
No, you either believe in karma or you don't. Because I
Damn.
didn't even know any of the stuff that she had
Did
done.
it? Do it. Hey. Kangaroo Nick, you know that that kids are saying instead of no homo, they're saying no diddy. Is that true? Is that true? I mean, I'm older, so I'm not one of the kids no more. But I'm just wondering if that's true. I bet it's true. I bet it's true. Oh yeah, everybody, I did have a seizure yesterday morning as well. So I'm still having these weird attacks. I've been having a lot during this live, so it's been weird. Tomorrow I don't know, maybe I'll do a poll on what we want to do live. We haven't gamed for a while, but like I also kind of wanted to cover some MDL stuff. I also am finishing this video on the Kick streamer that does some really bad stuff. The next Dark Side video that I'm doing, also that MDL edit. But yeah, there is some funny stuff we could react to still on MDL side of things. Get the chat flowing, make live chat great again. That's what we're trying to do in 2024. If people don't know, we're trying to make live chat great again. And Diddy did it. You just won the Pin the Message contest, by the way, Kangaroo Nick. It's over. It's him singing about Diddy, dude. That's pretty funny, bro. But you just got the pin message. We won the pin message contest. Diddy did it. Let's get it.
I just know that it was a setup.
I just want to hear. I didn't hear I heard most of the other set pieces he already talked about. I heard and saw clips of. I haven't heard about some of this, and this is interesting to me. It's cool to hear about the Wanda Sykes thing, and also Wanda Smith, which I know. If you guys don't know who she is, Google her.
They tried to kill me this thing.
It's over. You guys are not listening.
Not in jokes.
I might as well just stop it since there's no support. Chad is dead, and you guys are not listening.
with a real gun in my real face on real camera.
Yeah, Bernie Mac is
understand
having a chuckle in
I'm
heaven
losing my life
while he clinks
for
the glass with Tupac.
participating in something that goes along with my job. Like, this two comedians, what do you mean? And the world was okay with it because it was me. Had that happened to anyone else, the world went crazy when Will smacked Chris.
When Will smacked Chris.
This is a person pulling a whole gun on a comedian in the confines of their job. It's really a weird situation when they hate you that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You felt she hated you at that moment because you mentioned that she said it was going to be very professional. Oh, you won an Emmy, congratulations, you put the city on, you own the city, yada, yada, yada. And now, did she mention anything about the Emmy on
Zolo!
Progressive makes it easy
Everybody
to
just
save
leaves.
with a quick commercial
Saddest it's ever been.
online.
Saddest it'll ever get.
I believe you saw the video and you know that none of that took place. See, the issue
Diddy
is
did
that
Diddy did it all.
all the comedians have to come do these radio stations
Right.
because you have to sell your tickets, and so that means you have to go to the radio station.
Yes.
I don't go to the radio station, and I don't make posts to sell tickets. I just don't. So you've not seen me.
I gotta start going live earlier.
I'm not here in some subservient position
No.
where somebody sent me over.
You out of the kindness of your heart. You are.
No, I'm saying in
No, but
the
radio,
interview
yes.
situation.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
Yes,
right.
for sure.
Yeah, and this person knew I wasn't there for that, or, yeah, it's.
But how hard, because you have to understand, she is a female, and so you have to be careful. You have to handle her with kid gloves.
Sir, you want to go ahead and take that out? You don't want to be against equality.
Hold on a
do you?
second.
No.
What you just said.
Need to check something. All right, cool. That's fine. That's good. All right. Those glasses were hurting my head, guys, with the headphones
It
on.
was very unequal, sir.
Bruh, but
I think maybe you've had enough.
No
of this.
support. Just
Because
saddest
I
it
think I
can
just heard
possibly
you
get.
say
But Kat,
that women are not equal and should be treated unequally.
They want to be treated.
You mean as a
equal.
comedian?
No. They want. Listen, you understand, and I understand.
Yeah.
In certain situations, they want to be treated equal. Not all situations.
And what part of what you saw her get?
Oh, she deserved everything you gave her.
What part would have been different if she was a man? It would have just been more vicious.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I took all the vicious and
took a
venom
lot.
away
You took
because I didn't have any. Plus, I understood. I'm not trying to offend black women with short hair. I'm not trying to offend heavyset women. I'm not trying to upset fellow comedians. I'm not trying to do any of that, and I can't.
In
I
the
am
Michael phase, yep.
qualified to be able
I'm
to
sick of
do
you guys
none
not
of
listening.
that and
I'm
still
sick of you guys
eviscerate
not
you.
showing support, not coming through, freeloading off of this wonderful show, off the only show that does it like this on the internet. I mean, imagine going to the movie theater and sneaking in like I did.
Because I'm smart enough to know that I need to say that you have gnarled fingers because I know your limited education means you don't know what the word means. So you can't possibly respond to it. You're not sure of the meaning. And I'm going to continue hitting you because this is what comedians do.
Right.
You've been masquerading that you're a comedian too, and that's the fallacy.
So
Nobody in boxing fights out of their weight class. If you're a 130-pounder, you don't just show up with the 160-pounders. You stay in your weight class.
Is that what you wanted to do?
No.
That she was out of her league?
Out of her league.
I didn't want to do any of it.
I know you didn't want to,
Haha,
but once
Captain.
you took it there, you
Hell yeah,
felt
bro.
that you had to go there?
Ascension WoW is a standalone World of Warcraft private server.
Dude,
that
Shannon is just
imagines
too
WoW
much of
in
a stand-up
brand new
guy,
way.
dude.
Instead,
He just doesn't see the fake.
Go where?
You could have said, Wanda, I didn't come here for that.
He
I just wanted to
believes
be
everybody that
interviewed.
comes on his
I
show.
just want to talk about what happened.
Oh, you misunderstand my job. My job is to be funny. My job is to be funny first. My first job is to be funny. My second job is to be respectful. My Third job is to be immaculate and Gaza strip it.
What the
That's non-political. I'm saying if you do it, you let a terrorist accidentally touch over here. And I won't stop burning you down until there ain't nothing left. It'll literally be rubble on top of rubble and I'll still be bombing. Why? Because that's why you should mind your business.
Yeah.
This is what F around and find out.
Dude, he just said,
about.
I will destroy you and keep bombing you.
Katt Williams won Cedric the Entertainer's and Anheuser-Busch Best Los Angeles Comic Award. Did you win that award, won Katt Williams? It's a simple yes or no. It's not a rhetorical question.
It's a question that probably should have been asked to Cedric the Entertainer.
I'm asking you. I got you here, though.
I know. I couldn't believe Cedric didn't get asked that question. You still a dude's joking and giving an award, and then 10 years later you don't know nothing about it.
Oh, he got an award for that joke too? Oh my God.
Hey, but I promise you this.
What?
Mom!
If he sees me again before he sees you, he'll be talking different when you see him. That's for certain.
Hell
That's the
yeah.
difference. That's what these comics understand, is that I'm not doing nothing for clout. I don't even recognize clout.
Hell yeah. Me neither,
But
bro.
eventually the Lord is going to let me and you be in one hallway.
Hell yeah.
A lot of these dudes go. Kevin Hart done went 25 years without ever being in the same building with me at the same time. If I go in the building, he walk out. You've never seen us in the same building ever in 25 years.
He walk out if I walk in.
It's like that. Why? Why?
Yes.
Because I'm really the product. It's not what you think. I am never under the influence of anything. I'm always in my right mind. I'm always a physical specimen. And when you see me, I'm much, much bigger than you had thought. I have far less play in me than you would like.
Hell
And
yeah.
I'm relentless. I'm out there. I'm still, to this day, I play 11 games of basketball with a 20-year-old. The record is 92-6. This is just in the yard, just to the rack, just because.
You work out, Cat? I mean, you work out, Cat?
Not to the gym.
You don't work out in the gym? You do push-ups, sit-ups?
My whole life it was just push-ups and sit-ups only. I would do like 100 push-ups a day. Just.
I thought you were gonna say 1,000.
No. This is literally every day.
Right.
This is not for the gram. You know what I mean? Like literally 100 a day. And I would do push-ups,
for the
and then I
gram.
tore both my rotator cuffs. And so it was only thanks to golf that I was even able to get my
You a golfer
self
now?
back. I've been a golfer for quite some time. My short game is impeccable. I
My
can't
short
get you
game's
but-
impeccable.
But 2 and some change off of
Basner will throw hands at UFC 300. No
off the
way,
tee, but
Captain
I'm
Brad.
still-
Wait.
I'm still coming in for par, guaranteed.
Captain Brad Lesnar's showing up at UFC 300. Is he actually on the books, bro? Not for a fight. You're just saying he's coming. He's gonna be he's showing up. He's gonna come for the fights. Is Lesnar's not signed at UFC? Plus he'd have to go through the 6-month drug test period.
Are you playing for the tips?
No. I've found that you don't get anything for that. It seems very egomaniacal. They go, hey, Cat, for free, you can go further back. Hey, what? Wait a minute, does it still count the same?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm up at the ladies' tee. Don't tell me my pronouns. On the golf course, I'm she, her, him, them, and they. Whoever at the front tee.
I know we're joking. We're having a great conversation. But you did win the award. How did the award help your career? It had to help something, Cat.
Nope.
God, come on, Cat.
I didn't remember it had happened to you. Just said it. How can Cedric give you an award that was worth something?
Cedric gave me the award.
Cedric and RICKY SMILEY ever been in got canceled for not being funny.
He shows up, I pray.
He told you that they cut him out of every movie.
Is he supposed to be in a fight? Nah.
They always had a reason.
He'll probably show up, bro. Dude,
That's
Cat.
why I'm funny, because I'm a happy person. I laugh all day long.
Hell
I
yeah.
can't even imagine
not laughing.
The misery of these bums.
The misery of these bums, bro. The misery of these bums. And then they both laugh. But he's trying to laugh with him like, I might be a bum too. But you know Katt's not a bum, dude. He's living his best life. Dude, telling the truth and not selling your soul feels good, dude, I'm sure. You know, I've never been in the position to have that much money and people offer me this, that, and the third. But I know I wouldn't take none of that weird shit. And I would definitely, I don't know if I'd say something right away because I'd be scared for my life. But I would definitely open my mouth about this.
Just to not be good at what you do, not work hard at what you do, but have to act like you the best at what you do. It is crazy. It's crazy.
Yo,
they be touring, they be doing like 100 shows.
I hope this mic sounds good for you guys. We got it up a little bit loud today, maybe. I could turn it down just a tad bit. But what we're gonna do with this mic is we can use our other condenser mic. We did get rid of the expensive microphone. I know a lot of you guys were there for the mobile stream. The mobile stream just go fire. Swipers and diapers, new subs, all that. Yeah, Lesnar showing up. But yeah, I really like the look of the microphone, like on camera, like when I watch a stream back. I like the look of this microphone, and I really like the sound of it. It really gets rid of like those harsh frequencies. It gets rid of room noise. All you guys are really hearing is me. If I use my channel strip, you guys would hear no room noise. I have a really good channel strip that is EQ compression. I don't use any filters either, so I don't use EQ compression, nothing. This is just the microphone through the interface. If I use my channel strip, you guys are going to have a way more professional sound. I have this thing sounding just like the SM7B, the big podcast mic you see, the big black one you see in like Joe Rogan use that one. It's the same microphone except for it is the SM58. It's cheaper. Same. It's not the same microphone, but it has the same capsule, so the same sound signature. It's just placed a little bit different, and the SM7B has a few switches on it to like a presence boost. So yeah, with the EQ, you can give it that presence boost, and then it sounds just like it. Bow.
Show of the year?
That's me. I don't run into none of them. That's what I'm saying. If you a Faison Love fan, you mean you've been a fan of him for 32 years, you still waiting on him to do his first special? You mean to tell me if Steve Harvey your favorite comedian, you mean you've been waiting for him to do stand-up for 15 years now?
15 years now, right? Big facts.
Steve got a lot of other
DL still out there. None of those irons matter to stand-up. Who cares that they wrote a placard for you to do Family Feud on? Like,
yeah.
You're successful because we're surprised you can talk for a living, and it's entertaining that you're going to say some funny country things.
Yeah, right.
But
damn, son.
Right.
Not a writer. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times.
I recorded and edited my 45-minute
$50 million 4 times. We're about to skip this. Sorry, guys.
After I finished recording with Rivers.
4 times.
I think
Just
people
to
leave when
protect
my ads come on because it's a
integrity and
monetized
that
stream.
virgin
Sorry, I'm a
whole lot.
monetized channel, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
'Cause
Yeah, there it
P.
is
Diddy
right
be
there.
wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no.
P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. And you gotta he said he was offered.
Everything I'm telling you, that's why I can say I'm so free.
He's drinking more, and he literally said he turned down $50 million 4 times from P. Diddy. $50 times. That's fucking $200 million, yo. $200 million, dude. Most people would do anything for that amount of money. I'm with him. I wouldn't. I definitely would not. I would not go to P. Diddy's party knowing what they are. And he knew what they were.
I need another one. You here, get you another
Thank
one
you,
too,
sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
'Cause
Pour
early
me
on,
one,
he
dude.
was
I wish I had
accusing
one.
me of being-
Cat, man.
I really wish I did have one.
When you got into stand-up,
I really wish I had one.
Was doing TV, was doing movie, was that a part of it? You're like, okay, I'm doing stand-up. Okay, the next progression is TV movies.
TV movies.
Throughout the history of stand-up, sir. That's the goal for all of us. That's how it goes. That's why when you hear these dudes talking about, oh, I didn't want to be a movie star. You just know it's
I don't want to be a
disingenuous.
movie
Like,
star.
what are you talking about,
Yeah.
dude? Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah. I didn't want to be a movie star. I just wanted a TV show and to be a stand-up comedian and do specials. No, dude, you make way more money in movies. And Katt Williams been in movies and done it all, so he would know.
I just wanted to do a game show.
Right.
What? Are you sure?
Okay, Zolo, sorry, I didn't even see
I
that. You
thought
probably won't
you
even
were
hear me
doing
say
Mark
goodbye, but have a great
Curry's
night,
show
brother.
over after he had just done hanging with Mr. Cooper. Why would you do all of that man's stuff that he did on his show on yours, and then do the dude's stand-up when you go on the road? And then you never put Mark Curry on your show or nothing. Like, if you don't say anything, these dudes will run over you. I don't know if you know how bullies operate.
I
but
do.
if you don't stand up for yourself, there really is nothing they won't do.
Right. You're a very generous man, Katt.
Dude got 12 Days of Christmas in his garage. Yeah, bro, for real.
On the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You did all that on your own.
See, he's trying to switch it. He's trying to make it all a happy conversation.
Do you have a personal relationship with Melba?
No. I understood that she was a black woman in a time where it mattered what you look like, and they had a certain thing that they needed you to look like and act like in order to be successful.
Right.
And she just never did that.
Damn.
She wasn't tall enough. She wasn't fine. They didn't like her looks. They didn't like that her hair was natural. They talked crazy about her, and yet she still made all of these achievements. And I'm like, understand, I'm already in the Comedy Hall of Fame.
Hell yeah.
I'm already going to heaven no matter what.
I'm already in the Comedy Hall of Fame, baby.
So
already.
It gives me the leeway to do some things.
Already in that Hall of
are
Fame,
simply
baby.
Because it's the right thing to do. So the truth of the matter is...
Yeah, he's just doing what the right thing is to do. And I agree with that 100%, you guys. Do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? No matter what business you're in, no matter what, where you are in life, if you can do the right thing and you see something wrong going on, do it, man. It's pretty easy. But it's harder for these rich and famous people that already, I don't know why they all involve themselves in such negative stuff and then have blackmail videos like Diddy has on everybody, and I'm sure Epstein had as well, and then killed himself. So hopefully Diddy doesn't die mysteriously, because I would like some of these people to get busted.
They wanted to give me a star, but please don't consider me and this person been sitting on this list this whole time. And just because they ain't got enough money, they can't get their just due? That's crazy. When do you start? That's hurtful. What if somebody can't afford their flowers? You mean they don't get them? No, God don't operate like that. He would send a dummy like me to come and take care of that. Just so that the right thing happens. That's how the universe works. Because remember, what am I spending my money on? I'm not spending my money on strippers. I ain't spending them on drugs.
Why not?
Like,
why not?
Because if I go in a strip club, I'm only trying to get her out of there.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm in the same shit, bro. Dude, I have a girl, and it's always been easy to get girls. I'm not against the strip club if you're of age and stuff like that, but like, how did she get there and why is she in there? That's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get her out of there. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for a lot of these women that have to do that to make a living and for their families. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I was one of those men that never needed that shit or like that shit. Like, I can get it on my own. I don't need to go throw $1 bills at women, you know?
Yeah.
I have no intention of her or any other people being in this position. If I see a girl I like at the strip club, I'm telling her, you know, you don't have to strip no more after this.
Hell yeah.
Your last day.
Hell yeah.
How about that? What would it be like just to leave it all? You ain't gotta be a hoe no more.
I don't even want you to go get your purse. Just leave it.
Ain't nothing in
We
it.
get new ID. We get new ID and credit card and social security card.
We don't need none of that.
None of that.
None of that.
You
This life don't look good on you.
yeah, shit.
You don't even look like a drug addict.
Got me thinking, Katt.
Right. You hear these athletes talking about, yeah, we was out there tricking. What?
What?
Why?
Why?
You're part of the problem.
Yeah.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah, part of the problem.
Stop
I agree.
paying people that you don't have no respect for.
I always get numbers, but the strippers never
says it
answer.
up. We got
No,
women
they
out
do
here
not. I don't
can't
never
find a
go,
man
so I
'cause they
wouldn't
acting
know.
like him.
I mean, I've been,
You
but
are alpha. Now the alphas all want these subservient husbands. You can't have one.
No.
you can't have one. That's hilarious,
It
dog.
ain't gonna happen. Sorry about that. Okay, go
Oh,
ahead.
damn.
Boy, you done got me canceled. How many times in this program?
Damn.
Where's the camera? I didn't write nothing I said tonight. It's all been on these cue cards, and I'm just gonna keep reading them.
You put it on Shannon. It's on these cue cards, bro. That was the funniest thing he might have said, bro. On God, dude. That might be the funniest thing he said in this interview.
Situation?
On everything. Bro, He literally just said, dude, I didn't write nothing for this interview. I'm just reading off the cue cards. I'm going to continue to read off of them. Because, like, even though he said it jokingly and laughed after and Shannon laughed, I mean, he can paint that narrative. Let's get it. Yep, all your dough, dude.
I don't think we ever.
That's why you can't be Captain Dough, you know? That's why I'm Cookie Dough, bro. I keep that dough for myself, you know what I'm saying? And the people that matter, dude. I don't give strippers the dough. The strippers could never get the cookie dough out of me. It's ASMR cookie dough time because no stripper could ever get $1 out of me. What do you guys think of my new ASMR career? Oh yeah, I don't think anybody likes it. Cool.
Needed Katt Williams' financial assistance for anything. I'm sure that between QC, the label, and other things, they were taken care of. On the other hand, if I was given the opportunity to help them, would I? Of course.
Captain Bread wins the Replace the Pin message contest.
Pro-black,
It's always going on.
I really,
Where's
really
the
love black people,
support?
but I don't love them more than other people. I love everybody. I'm a black guy, and I try to stick with that. But
yeah, I'm a black guy. I try to stick with that. I love everybody, but
I'm not
I'm a black
one
guy,
of those,
so.
pillow talkers.
No,
don't
I love
like when
everybody,
hear
and I'm just a
something
white
good.
guy, so.
I'm really not doing it for the gram. It's not.
Bro, pin the tail on the donkey, dude.
not
We're always
for any
pinning
of
that tail
I'm
on the
just
donkey,
doing it 'cause
Captain.
It's good to do.
I appreciate that.
I don't know what I'm gonna have to do
to that comedians.
You guys, I'm not even lying. I want to take this full time, and I'm not sure which route to go. But when my son gets here and we start doing some pranks and IRLs again live, I really think that's going to help. And when I get my health back on track, 'cause I feel like I'm having a heart attack a lot, and also these mental. I don't know if it's my mind or my heart. But I had a seizure yesterday, so yeah, it's probably my head.
On your show say that women sometimes would bring them money and not say where it came from.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Comedians would say women would bring them money and not say where it came from.
What do you mean? What?
Right. So I'm not a feminist like a feminist would be, but I do believe that that in my camp, like if I had 35 people in my camp, right? I believe that other than 4 jobs, I believe that a woman is better at any of them jobs
Everybody
than
left.
any man could be.
Okay.
Sad,
So
man.
10 of these jobs, no man can work because I'd rather a female be there. If I gotta smell anybody's breath, I want it to be hers. I don't want none of you crusty. So what I'm saying is, if in a staffing issue, I'm gonna have 75% women just because I prefer them.
Right.
I don't.
I wanted to
prefer
check
hear
out Ryan
2 guys
Garcia too, but
talking in the corner. I prefer to hear
we just
2
couldn't
ladies
pull in the
talking
live we
in the
needed
corner.
to
I don't know
tonight.
what
We
they're
couldn't
talking
pull in the
about.
people
I
we
just
needed to
prefer
tonight.
that.
Couldn't pull in the numbers.
A lot of times I will utilize.
Haven't been live for a while normally.
Guess
Guess we'll keep it mobile, guys. Dude, we can turn up. We can still react to other things on the TV or the computer.
He just did a
So,
masterful set.
That's what we're gonna do.
And nobody's gonna pay him. They just clapping.
I should have
And
did this
I know
mobile.
He's broke as shit back there.
Yep, no support, no
Wouldn't it be
chat.
nice if somebody
But
just
if it was
showed up
mobile,
and gave him a little
which is what I
blessing?
should have done,
And he didn't have to suck me
you
off
guys
for it
are
and,
not
"Thanks,
listening.
Kat." Boy, I
It's all
really
good, bro.
needed it.
I haven't been live normal for a while, so it's what
Why would you do
happens.
that? If you was actually just trying to help people, you would. People know that's how I pay my tithes. If I got paid $100,000 to be at your city, I'm gonna take 10,000 of that and put it in your homeless area.
Hell yeah.
Not because I got to, because you gave me 100 racks to come to your little rinky-dink town. Who would I be to not pay my tithes?
Bro,
back
that's
to your
fire,
town?
dude, and I believe him
That's
too,
how-
because like, why would he lie about that? And like another thing, you're giving $10,000 out of 100 grand, so you're keeping 90 grand. You got to pay taxes out of that, so you're keeping like 60 grand, and you're giving away $10,000, dude, back to that small city that hired you to come do a comedy show there. That's fucking awesome.
How I got in this position. Wow.
Hell yeah, this interview's fire. People are missing out,
You
brother.
adopted
But people
7
might watch it
kids.
after. It's just sad that no support, brother. You know? but it's okay. We have no supporters that came through tonight.
That's a lot of kids.
We haven't seen a few people for a while. I don't know where they've been at. It's all right, though. Everyone's got life, work. It's Sunday, so people are probably getting ready for Monday tomorrow.
I mean, maybe it comes so natural to you to put pen to paper and to write things down and be able to go out there.
But it gets frustrating. It does. I mean, this YouTube thing is a grind, dude. And I'm grinding to try to really make it, dude, and go full force with this shit. I really am, because I know I could be a full-time YouTuber. Especially with what's going on with my mind, and like I might have to get disability. I don't know with what's going on. Technically, I shouldn't even get into it, but with what happened to me, I'm not supposed to buy a. Yeah, the eclipse is gonna be crazy, and like I guess a lot of stuff's supposed to come out with that eclipse. I should cover the eclipse, bro. Live. We should just talk about that on a mobile.
God is real. Yes. Okay. And let's say
but the eclipse is tomorrow, so at least I can go live mobile and show the eclipse. You know, that'll get tons of people. I'll hit 2.4K by tomorrow, which is good. You know, we'll hit 3K within 3 months, easy. So once I'm like above 5-6K, that's where I think I'll start like actually being able to like.
I wanted to be God's friend.
You know, get maybe 10, 15,000 views on a normal upload, and you know, have 30 people in my lives and stuff like that. So that's what I want. I really, because like if I really want to do, I could just focus on videos and grow my channel, but like, you know, not have the live thing really going on, and then get paid off all those views later on and work really hard down the road. But like I've always wanted to be a live streamer and kind of do it that way and have live content and make money through memberships and super chats and talk about. But I want to start having a monologue talking about something in specific. And also we have to react to some oh yeah, 𝗚𝗺𝗶 as well. We're going to do that. We're doing that live as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. Maybe tomorrow even, dude. But the 𝗚𝗺𝗶 thing is something that I've been wanting to do. I just don't have 2 phones, but my girl's with it now. So yeah, I forgot about that. We got to do 𝗚𝗺𝗶. We're doing a lot planned, but what I'm saying is this next Dark Side video is going to be, but the live thing, like I said, like I know when I'm going to hit 5 or 6K, like I know when it'll be, and it's not that long of a time. And at that point, that's when I want to have like structured lives and then member only hour endings, you know, so we'll go for like an hour and a half, 2 hours normal, and then we'll have member only live for like 45 minutes to an hour to wrap it up, to give people incentive to member, as well as like what I add to the member only page, which is quite a bit right now. But we're going to start adding bloopers that have never been seen, not just like videos that were up before. And we're going to be uploading some like new edits that aren't on the normal page as well for the members. But yeah, we're going to try that 𝗚𝗺𝗶 shit too.
And I wanted to even go to Hollywood and still be God's friend. If I told you that was my aim, you could understand where I'm at. Like, I promise you, no jealousy, no bitterness, no, none of that. I got exactly what I was trying to get. I haven't been shorted in any way.
Need you to take my boat out for a run.
Yeah, okay, Pop. We're gonna show you what real fishing.
What is it? It's on Paramount? Damn, because there's this other movie I want to see that's on Paramount right now.
7, 8 kids, single. You gonna get married?
You remember the conversation where
the beginning of this interview is where it's all at.
Yes.
And I didn't know what was gonna happen to my 2 little brothers, and
yes.
They was just gonna be out there.
Yes.
So when it come full circle, and I'm one of the richest men that ever lived. And I don't mean, please don't look at my net worth. I saw my net worth. I had that on me.
I saw my net worth. I had it on me. Oh.
I swear to God. What I'm saying.
Oh my God, that's so fucking funny, bro. What the fuck, Cat? He said
my net worth is less than my last Netflix deal.
He said his net worth, if you look it up, he had it on him. He said that's how off it is. Like, they don't know what he has. What? And he ain't talking about rich in the sense of money. That's what he's saying here.
You understand what I'm telling you?
Make it make sense.
But I'm fine.
Hell yeah, it's a movie, right?
Jesus was poor.
Yeah, well, I see Borderlands.
Jesus ain't had nothing. So why don't we be mad you say I don't have nothing?
They had the amenities they had back then, okay?
Say it again?
We got different amenities now.
Not more than gold. Gold was the amenity of that time. We still got gold.
Hell yeah. Cat's right, though.
Still run it.
They have no Rolls Royce. They got you can buy an ass. That's what they call it in the biblical time. They were cheap.
I'm saying, if you really want to say, I'm saying a Cullinan is cheap. though. Back in the day, I would get my girl a donkey. Today we get her a color name. But I'm saying whoever and whatever it is, I'm saying we. I'm saying because what we gonna do? I done already told you I'm one of the richest people.
Gold is
that
king.
ever lived. Yes.
Oh, we're
Only in the
definitely
fact
going to
that
be
when I wake
full-time
up in the
YouTubers.
morning, no
I have
matter where
visions
I
of it,
am,
glimpses
I
of the
don't need
future.
nothing.
It's weird. It's all
Whatever
about
I
the
need is
schedule,
right around
community,
me.
and content
And
niche.
whatever I don't
Sorry to
have,
hear about the seizure business. That
it's
sounds
only just
super
'cause I
scary.
don't have it.
Yeah, it was super scary. But
Not 'cause I
yeah,
can't
dude,
get it.
X, we got this, and we need
All
to
I gotta
continue
do
to
is
talk. We
want
might
it,
need to
and it
exchange numbers,
belongs to
brother,
me.
because I did it with
So
CD
because
Man.
of
I've done it
that,
with a
because I'm
few
favored
other
by God,
members, but
like,
you
when
might
I
be
see
one that we
people's
might need
wives
to.
and stuff, I don't even look at them. You know
'Cause
what I mean? Like,
those visions
I
are
don't
real.
wanna
I have
look
the
at
same
nothing
visions.
I don't want to have. Because I know how blessed I am. If I look at it, I got it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
how Diddy be feeling.
There ain't no way, bro.
So you're not supposed to look at anything that you don't want.
Oh, no.
Not me personally, just because God has given me literally everything I ever even pump faked like I want.
Wow, dude. See, he's giving me everything I pump faked I want, even though my net worth ain't shit. I love that, man. I really like that.
And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing is I don't have a type of woman.
God
Every
is king.
woman that I ever had as a type, I ended up getting her. Now she's not the type anymore. Now I understand that every woman is a one of one. Like you can't really have types.
Makes sense.
What?
Cause see, I tried to ask me something about marriage, but then
I ain't say nothing about no marriage.
Yeah, you did. When you rewind the tape, you let it out. You was like, so you ever gonna get married? And then you took it back. It's okay. It's okay. I wasn't on as a photographic memory.
Are you?
I'm not against it. Like most people that are not married is because they're afraid of commitment. It's
Right.
not that like that for me. It's just the whole time I wanted to be married, I had kids, so I had to try to fill my wife's place before she got there.
Right.
So I'm already got
Right.
kids without a mother.
Right.
So now I got to be doing laundry. I'm washing dishes. I'm reading.
Man, Katt's story is so intriguing. Like, even though, like, I know a lot of you were here for the controversial beginning scoop of this for the first 20 minutes or so, but it's really interesting just listening to Katt Williams talk. He's going to probably let out some more truths before the end of this, but like you already talked about Diddy, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, and he wasn't really talking about them doing the Bohemian Grove type stuff, but I think he does touch on that, so let's see.
I'm gonna do all of this, and I got to the point where I didn't need the wife. I'm doing it.
Yes, it does,
We're
X. Yes, it
doing
does.
And I'm not
I was married and had
replacing
kids,
a
and now I'm
woman in
divorced,
their
and
lives.
obviously still have
I'm
kids.
letting
But
them see that that's just the only thing that we don't have, and
yeah, that's
it was
okay.
easier for me to do that because you have to understand that all of the kids I'm raising at this point, they have fathers. You see, they have a mother. You see, I'm a different person. I'm raising you. And so that needs to be done with the other respect for the others that put the work in as well. So yeah, I never had a problem getting married.
What's one of the one things you try to teach your kids?
Come on, Katt.
I don't teach anybody anything that's over 18. I've done the work I was gonna do, but as kids, I really just tried to teach.
Don't teach them anything, but I mean, yeah,
the
you
things
kind of
that
let them learn
can't
on
be
their own, but
lost. Your integrity.
I don't know. Yeah, integrity is
trying to
important.
Live your life in a way that you yourself could be proud of if you had to look back on it.
Yep.
And
It's the most important part is the legacy you leave behind to the people you love, not to the world or what people think about you.
Behind the scenes,
The most important thing to me is the legacy I leave behind to the people that I care about. So yeah, I mean, my son is like the main one of those, but there's a lot of people, you know, and my legacy in general, you know, I do want to leave a legacy, not just be nothing. I feel like I'm here for something. I've always felt that way. So I guess we'll find out.
That's never what I was pushing.
Captain
They
Fred, respect the kids,
understood
unscrew the lids. Let's get it.
Because of my stance.
Somebody seems to be listening, and it's Captain Bread.
That would come my way. And so accountability and responsibility is part of what you're teaching.
I think I still owe you push-ups too, Captain Bread, from a different night, but
greatest thing in the world,
hey, it is what it is.
This thing called no good deed goes unpunished. Like there's a real Murphy's Law. Like
yeah, I agree with that.
basically, in
Murphy's
raising
Law.
Kids, you're just trying to give them a better manual and an outline of how life works than your parents gave you. You know.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so,
Do it better than your parents did it. Exactly. I didn't have good parents, and I learned what not to. I just keep seeing like a hair or something. It was there. I've always said like, yeah, I just teach my kids like what, like, not, you know, what my parents showed me not to be, you know, and I try to be the opposite of what, technically what my parents were to me, but I'm sure everybody's story is different. But for me, that's exactly the case. Is just like do better than my parents for sure. And I did that.
That's how I did it.
What do you think
Oh
about
yeah, he's a
Kanye
real
rant?
fan. Same with you, X. Captain
What do you
Bread's
think
always
about
tuning
Kanye?
in.
From
We
a
had
distance,
we
obviously,
had
I
a
don't
few
know
more
how
real
well you
ones
know
earlier.
Kanye.
It
I
was
don't know if
Zolo,
you've
but
been
Zolo
around
had to go to
Kanye
bed.
from a distance.
Zolo was the first one
What
here,
do you
so
suspect's going on?
real fans in the house. As long as we got a couple real fans, it's all that matters.
I suspect that we're pretty awful people if we say that somebody got a mental illness and then we watch what they do.
Okay.
If you say somebody got special needs, then why would you be watching them and holding them accountable like everybody else?
Never
Okay.
underestimate the
Yeah, I mean, people with
power
mental
of
illnesses
kindness.
definitely. I mean, yeah.
Of course.
I don't think they do that with everybody, but who's, let's let him expand
Wouldn't you
here.
grade them on a curve? Wouldn't you go, whew, this guy? Because, I mean, what are we reacting to? What are we reacting to? You're the one that put him in a position where he thought he was God and could call himself Jesus. And you're the one told a guy that writes musical lyrics that he was a genius. You're the one that's like, so what do you expect? The guy married a whore. Like, what?
Oh, Lord.
Like,
Damn. Kim Kardashian.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, married her because she was one. Not he didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He
Damn.
courted that. That's what he wanted to base his
But maybe
family
she got
on.
a good heart, though. I know what you're going to say. Don't you say it, Kat. Don't you say it. I'm going to move the
If
conversation.
what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson?
Damn.
I mean, it happens all the time.
And what if you weren't even good enough for Pete and he leaves you? What
Damn.
did that mean the product was?
Oh, you got a 3 month.
I don't support.
I'm good, bro. I don't know
or
what YouTube
villainize
Premium is. I don't.
Kanye
No, I'm
because
good,
I
bro.
don't understand what it is we want from him.
I just had a seizure
I don't know why we
yesterday
look at a
morning,
basketball
so
player and say he didn't score
trying
no
to-
hockey goals this whole season. He don't play hockey.
bro, you missed like he was talking about so many people. Now I'm just interested in what he has to say, but the beginning part, 𝗚𝗺 was super controversial. Maybe we'll go through that again since we got more people in here. I don't know. Should I start it over? What do you guys think? Because that's where he's talking hella crap about Cedric, Steve Harvey. Oh man.
Kanye don't say nothing I can agree with. Okay. He was the weird guy in the beginning with the pink sweaters when we met him. Like, what do you think moving to a beat of your own drum? This dude started a church and kept cussing. Nobody in black church said nothing. You would have thought all the pastors would have came. You can't be no gospel artist. You just said fuck that bitch. Nobody said nothing.
Yeah.
T.D. Jakes over there with Pete in it. Like,
Oh,
they
man,
don't-
come on, Kat.
only the guy you had here has
Oh
been
my
upfront and
God.
honest and a man
Dude,
of
he's
God
so
and
smart.
humble and took
Yeah,
the
this whole
L's
yeah,
he
it's
had
it's
to
gold.
take.
Yeah, 𝗚𝗺, he's so Cat Williams is so smart, dude. He's so funny, dude. Like I said, he's in my top 3, but I think I give Dave Chappelle and Eddie Murphy. I'm just saying like stand up wise, funny wise, and in movies all together stand up. I give them 2 above him and him number 3, and then I gotta put Joe Rogan somewhere because Joe Rogan's absolutely hilarious, but only to some people hate him, and I get it.
And didn't
Thanks for stopping by though, 𝗚𝗺. Appreciate it, bud.
I did see it was trending though, but I ain't know. I ain't
We haven't
know
been
why,
live
Kat.
in a
I
while,
don't.
and yeah, I thought we would get more people, but we
Let
had
me
some
go to this
votes on
question
this,
here.
but it's all good.
all people that love the truth gotta be happy if the truth comes.
No support. You guys are not listening. I don't know why. It's a sad, just a bunch of freeloaders just coming through. Just would you go to a movie and sneak in? Yeah, of course you would.
Coming out and lies is getting exposed. That's just what time it is. 2024, folks.
Do you consider yourself a king of comedy?
Oh yeah, I've watched some of it, but
What is
the
King?
beginning,
They consider that.
Oh, that-
Like,
I got to finish this one, and the beginning of this was absolute fire. But yeah, no, that's a good one too. But it's really long, so I'm not gonna I'm not sitting here that long.
when after Bernie left, them same 3.
Maybe we'll watch it
guys
tomorrow,
I'm
but
telling you
I'm probably
about
gonna
the
get on a
kings.
new topic tomorrow.
Because
So
DL is the greatest. There's no DL.
I got an
slander in
edit
this
to
topic.
react to. I feel like
But They came to me. I was supposed to be the 4th king. I got the offer.
Then what happened?
But I turned it down.
Why?
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Because the whole time Bernie was here, you was acting like you was funnier than him. The reason you was supposed to go last is because it was your tour. Tell the truth. It was Steve's tour. Not it was going to be called the Kings of Comedy. It was Steve's tour. These are the guys opening for him. Of course
Exactly.
you got to close if it's
You guys just
your
won't accept I'm the
tour.
best at what I do.
That's why it was such a big deal.
You guys won't
But
accept
you
it.
couldn't do it because you can't beat the best. And until you humble yourself, you will forever be kinged by the king.
Let's get it.
And because you finally did it, because you didn't have no other choice, and now that he gone, you gonna act like he wanted to be a movie star. You stop it. You stop it. That man was funnier than all of y'all, and y'all thought y'all had one over on him.
Yeah,
you
you
thought
thought.
he was black and ugly, and you were good looking, and he couldn't make it because you did. And that ain't the way comedy works.
Nope.
The king is the funniest.
Let's get it. Let's get an amen for Katt there because, I mean, he is one of the funniest, and in certain times he was the funniest. And it was so funny when he brought up the guy, what movie was that? But just like that he lied completely on the show about that they were supposed to switch roles and he wasn't supposed to play Magic Mike. Yeah, right, dude. He made that character, wrote every line, brought in the Prowler.
Period.
Period.
Time. And that's why no audience member was ever swayed.
Yeah, humble yourself and be king by the king.
Went.
Big facts.
You think if Bernie went first, he wasn't the king? Get out of here.
Yeah, Bernie was the king.
Get your ego out of this. You let the best be the best, right?
Katt Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming on, bro. I really appreciate that. Thanks for sharing the stories, setting the record straight. Now, you know they're going to double back.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Impossible. Only because once you play this back, you'll realize I didn't say anything that made me look in a good light. I wasn't tearing down others to boost myself up. But I do have to acknowledge things that did not take place. Like, we're very ingenuous.
It was righteous.
This is not a game.
It was righteous,
we
X.
don't play it, and people ain't in positions, and people don't have their favorites, and they group, and they click. And,
right.
Well, that happens in all businesses. Right. No. Say what side you on. Say why you don't like the other side, and then get to the game. But in the game, I'm wiping the field with them to the point where they don't even compete anymore.
Bro, I think that's the truth, though. Like, I don't think he's lying about, like, that he's made kind of them. Think about, like, all the guys that he talked about in the beginning. Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. Who else? None of them are relevant anymore, like, in the comedy world at all. Even Dave Chappelle's back in the comedy world. Let's get it.
So how you gonna let a dude that been on the bench for 15 years, I would have beat Jordan's ass. Shut up. Jordan is still alive. We'll call Jordan right now. You can't beat him now. Not then. You can't beat him now.
Let's get to your upbringing. Born in Cincinnati, Ohio, raised in Dayton, Ohio. What was Katt Williams' upbringing like? Your parents were Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, he was a Jehovah's Witness. Wow.
Brilliant. You talked to me
he
that
was
you
brilliant.
got accepted at college at 7 years of age. You could read fluently at 3 years of age.
What?
So having that kind of knowledge, having that kind of
Oh yeah, I forgot he did say that in the interview. They just said they cut it out, but he said he read 3,000 books from 7 to 9.
What was your upbringing? How was it? How was life as Katt Williams coming up?
I was often confused because I knew things and I wasn't sure how I knew them. I knew things that I felt like I don't have a reason that I know this, but I love to read. I was voracious because they told me when I was young that knowledge was powerful. That knowledge was power, and I had studied powerful people, and I really believe that. I immediately. My next project was to read the whole encyclopedia set.
That's crazy,
so when
bro.
You're like 6, 7 years old.
Whole encyclopedia?
The whole encyclopedia said you think you one of the smartest people in the world, only to get out in the world and find out you don't know anything.
Yeah.
You know, so
that's crazy, man.
it was a confusing.
This dude read the
time,
whole
but
encyclopedia.
I had a childhood. I was grown, but I at 5 years old, I was in front of 10,000 people giving a performance with a full suit and tie on. You know what I mean? So it came full circle for my life. I knew that the applause and the giving of information and laughs and truth to people somehow benefited them and also benefited you. And yeah, so when they would ask me what I wanted to be, everything that I would say that I wanted to be was something that didn't exist. And they would never give me credit for it because I needed to say a doctor or a lawyer, but that's not what I wanted to be.
Right. So your parents weren't as supportive as you would have hoped because you were wanting to be things when you got older that they had no knowledge of or it didn't exist at the time.
No, it wasn't that. It was, I'm saying I'm almost 100 years old right now, but if we go outside right now, I can run a 4.340 or sub. I can do a 4.16 if I'm.
Dude, he put a video up showing him doing it.
But
oh, you've been on the submarine? That what you sub?
So back then it was even.
He tried to make a joke on him, Shannon, like, oh, that's not true. You mean like you're making a joke? Because Katt Williams joking a lot. I don't think he's joking about that.
You got this guy that all the coaches want to play.
Man, Katt, don't do that.
Hold on, because I'm 5'5" in the 5th grade. I've been this size my whole life. Like,
5'5" in the 5th grade.
In school where I was one of the big dudes. Like as soon as everybody caught their growth spurt, I was out of there.
I was out of there.
I'm saying
that's hilarious.
I was a competitive individual. My father was an athlete.
I can see that.
Like, no, I've been 145 pounds my whole career. That's why I never bothered when they said, your Katt's on drugs. I knew, how you gonna prove that? My body is a temple.
I've been the same size since I was 10.
Like, what do you? Yeah, like I haven't changed off this pivot foot. This has always been who I was before stand up or anything. But it was an interesting
Hell yeah,
childhood.
brother. Hell yeah, brother.
I appreciate my parents, even though I couldn't live within the religious frameworks of what they had set up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that was more not wanting to live a double life and not want to embarrass my.
Man, that's crazy that like even as a young person, like he knew he's not Mormon. Like that's how much like he sticks to his code, dude. I love it. I'm built the same way.
Family, you know what I mean?
Because I read where a form of punishment for you is that they would take books because you mentioned you were such a voracious reader.
Damn.
And a form of punishment it was when they would take the books for him because you could read fluently. You told me how at like 3 or 4 years old you could read, not just a little child's book, but you could read.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying when we go to Haiti to do missionary work, understand that my mother and my father, nobody that's there with us speaks French. And I mean, it speaks Creole and reads French. So I'm in charge of everything, from the housing to the cars to the gardener. Like I'm saying, so I'm not just reading, I'm reading in multiple languages. Like I'm probably reading 3,000 books a year. From the time that I'm.
What? See, I don't know if I believe this, but maybe.
I'm 12.
Not saying it's not possible, but it's like
no
2 books a day.
Fiction books at all. I'm only reading nonfiction.
You could drive. At 12, you received a full scholarship to the National Science Academy in Dayton, Ohio, but you failed, so you would become ineligible. Why didn't you want to take that opportunity?
Yeah, what's going on there?
I didn't see it as an opportunity. When I got in there, all the students were wearing lab coats, and it seemed very confined and restricted, and nobody seemed like they were having fun. It just seemed like everybody was smart. I didn't want that.
I didn't want that.
What I was signing up for at all. And plus,
yeah, it's a lot of books, bro.
I thought
that's why he's so smart.
Jesus was my big homie. So you know how you get a story about a dude joined a gang and you get a big homie, right? Like at this particular point in my life, my thought is that the Bible is the greatest book that's ever been written.
Okay.
That it houses the truth, and that it gives you this story of Jesus, and that I'm supposed to be like him.
Okay.
So it's already in my head that as soon as I get 13, I'm leaving.
you at 13, you not only like, okay, mom, I'm moving out. You moved from Ohio to Florida on your own. You weren't afraid. I mean, you like, did you?
What, bro?
Did you not have? What were you going? So what were you going to do when you got to Florida?
Don't say I wasn't afraid. There's no such thing as a human being of not being afraid.
Okay.
There
Bro,
are certain human
at 13
beings
years old,
that understand that being afraid in no way stops you from doing what you got to do.
Okay.
yeah.
So I was afraid, but I couldn't be that afraid because I knew what had happened with Jesus. I knew how it worked out. I knew that I wasn't in the wrong with how I was feeling, and I knew that I didn't have any bad intentions in it.
Right.
So I trusted God that it would work out.
That's so dope.
Because if you're raised in Ohio, the one thing on your list is, I'm going to get away from snow, and I'm going to get as far...
Man, I swear to God, I grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I said I'd be happy if I never saw snow again.
I want to go. Tell me the place. I literally went to a truck stop and I asked all the truck drivers where they was going. And there was one guy going to California and there was one guy going to Florida. And they told me how long it was going to take. And so that's why I ended up in Miami. Because...
Oh yeah, that's why we ain't gonna have no problems again. And your boy got a new cord. Your boy got a new Ethernet cord. Let's fucking get it. Yeah, that's right. I got a new Ethernet cord, so there's no tape and no it falling out or like mispositioning. That's why, like during some of my lives before, we would have like a cutout during the live and it would cut back because like it just was not properly inserted.
You get there, you caught a bus? Or...
No, I just told you. I was at the truck stop.
Yeah, Ohio, yeah. Well, I'm from Wisconsin, so originally, but now I live close to Florida.
Rottweiler puppy and my suitcase.
Rottweilers are the best, dude.
I probably had...
My favorite dog in the world is a Rottweiler. I'm not gonna lie. Rottweilers, if you breed them right, dude, sweetest dogs in the world, but the best protectors as well.
$2,500 on me, like I was shoveling snow and cutting grass. Like I always had pockets full of money.
When did you make the decision
pockets full
that
of
you
money.
were going to leave Ohio and go somewhere? And it ended up being Florida. So, but when did you know that you were leaving Dayton, Ohio, going to Florida?
And my father and I's last interaction,
Milltown bound, baby.
And we both understood.
Are you too old for grinding?
Sorry, guys.
Can't be bothered with looking for the perfect build online. Or simply have a life. Get the best.
That was all bad.
Sorry, guys, about the add to an ad for me.
Say that my family is very religious. Just say I'm not.
Surprised we didn't lose all the viewers.
I'm going to do is not
that ad though, yeah.
Guidelines.
It's a funny idea.
But I'm not going to let you tell me what I'm going to be, even, especially if what you're saying is wrong. I can't condone wrong.
Yeah.
And if I find out that something is wrong and I tell you it's wrong and you don't back me, that's what it is.
Pretty soon I'm going to turn monetization off. Okay, let me pause this. I'm going to turn monetization off on my stream soon. I'm sick of the ads playing. I don't want ads playing for you guys. Sorry about that. Like, I'm not talking about the ad, like, blocker mine, but, like, see, we had 2 people leave probably because of the ad. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of that next time. Hopefully we get some super chats. We do get paid off ad revenue, but, yeah, not much. So, we might as well just turn it off. I mean, they're you know, if people watch it later, then sometimes the live will blow up later, but it's rare.
Coincide with what I've been reading in the Bible.
Imagine, yeah.
No.
Could never be me.
Very simply.
Could never be me.
Don't try to disfellowship me for
Captain could never be me, brother. This is the mic for narrations now, too.
Mistakes. You don't get 2 times to fuck me over. What do you mean you went to God and he told you I was guilty? You just lied on God. So
yeah, that's on. Yeah,
that's
it sucks because it's on Game Pass now. Deuces. Diablo 4, Diablo.
So that's when you made the decision after that conversation.
I'm not even going to play it for free on Game Pass. I'm really not.
It wasn't a conversation. It was an altercation. In the altercation, I love my father. My father loved me. But we are 2 men at it. It'll never be the same again.
Yeah.
You can't sleep comfortably around me. And I can't sleep comfortably around you.
How similar are you to your father?
I don't know. He's a great man. I'm saying,
because it seems like y'all butted heads.
Right, but I'm saying
Everybody
that
butts heads,
generally
though.
happens with a
Yeah.
father-son dynamic. It was just that religious
Yeah, lazy perv devs at
relationships are
Blitz for
always
real, bro.
difficult in families.
It's getting worse and worse and worse,
They
everybody.
always are.
Before it
I
got to
don't
the
know.
point, because the dynamic, he's father, your son. Before that dynamic, and
These
you
gamers are dime a
step
dozen
up
too,
on his
everybody.
level and
So
you challenge him. You felt it was
we're gonna
best for
start
you to
covering
leave.
some more important stuff.
No. I'm not
Start
being
standing for
challenged.
something
I'm
or
being
stand the
beat to
fuck
death.
aside, like I've said.
Oh, he was abusive.
I didn't say that. I said we were in an altercation.
I see what you did there. I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there, Cat. I saw what you did. You was in an altercation. You didn't say you lost. You said you was in an altercation.
I in no way gave you the impression that I won anything. I'm the one leaving. I'm out of bounds. This is his house.
Right.
Yeah.
You-
So as long as I'm going to be under his roof,
You
there
said
are
the
certain
major
things that I'm going to have to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And the only way that's going to change is either this or that. And I'm saying I had two younger brothers. Like
Yeah, he just left.
I'm not an unreasonable person. Like, I don't have any mental issues whatsoever, despite what they lead people to believe. You know, I make pretty good decisions.
Were you not? So how was their relationship with your father? Were you not afraid to leave them?
Well, I asked because it went all the way to the actual department, so it was actually going to be something. And when I asked them if they could just make sure that my brothers didn't get separated and what have you, they said they couldn't make those type of guarantees, that they weren't really sure what would happen.
Damn. So
with
Katt's
this
got some
and
brothers.
that.
I wonder if like he
And
speaks to
so
his brothers these days.
Part of leaving was
Maybe he'll
the
say.
hope that it would be okay for them, because none of them experienced what I experienced. I'm saying I'm the oldest. It's a lot riding on me. I'm supposed to at least
Right.
religiously hold down the family's name
Correct.
in
Yeah.
this household.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How much older are you than the baby and the knee baby?
Like a lot older. Like if I'm, I
12, 13.
Yeah, they're 5.
So you're like good 8 years, 10 years older. All right, I see the picture.
In Pampers.
Wow. You go to Florida. You tell the story. I've heard you were homeless, and
Right.
somebody else told the story, said they were homeless, and you said they hijacked your story.
They stole
Now, I
his
don't-
story
hey,
too
I
and
don't-
his jokes.
At 13, I shouldn't have to tell you I'm homeless. I'm in Miami, Florida. I have no family members in Florida.
And you're
I
13.
couldn't buy
Yeah.
a house if I wanted to. I
Yeah.
couldn't get an apartment if I wanted
Correct.
to. I don't have a credit history. Like, this is not a stretch for me to say that I'm homeless. I'm living in a park in Coconut Grove. The park still exists to this day.
Damn.
For 8 hours a day, I would get up and go.
What up,
to
Levi?
the
Levi
library and
Ray,
study for
916. What
8
up,
hours a
brother?
day
There is
to
some delay,
increase
so it
my
might take you a second
education. And then I would leave out of
to
there
hear
and
me.
go to Marina and
This has
steal
been a
car
crazy,
radios
crazy
and make
episode today. Thanks for stopping in.
almost daily. Like, I had a routine. This
So
is
you
what
really
I
could have
do.
played out Santa old thief and Santa Claus. You could have played it.
No, the Santa Claus wasn't a thief.
Yeah, he was. He
The
told-
Santa Claus, you can't tell me. I read the script. Ricky Smiley told you he didn't read the script. The Santa Claus was a crackhead. He just had that outfit on. That's what I couldn't have played.
Okay.
Like, I couldn't have played a black guy that got raped in the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah. He didn't want to play crackhead or dude getting raped in the bathroom, and now I'm getting a dang thing again. Sorry, guys. It's part of the show.
So
Maybe,
at
hey,
this
maybe
point in
we'll.
time, you like, man, I made a mistake, man. I should have stayed my butt in
Hell
Ohio,
yeah,
man, 'cause
Orc
this
Lord.
is-
What up,
man, this
Levi?
ain't what I signed up
Mom!
I
We got
didn't
Orc.
experience anything
We
once
got
I left
Levi.
that I hadn't signed
We got X. We got Captain, dude. We got
If
real
anything, it saved my life.
soldiers in the
Me
house.
Being homeless for that small period
Yeah,
of time allowed me to
Orc, you did miss the first 15 minutes of this were the real juicy parts. I'm sure you've seen all the clips and stuff anyway, but we covered the Jurassic part. So if you want to rewind it or watch it afterwards from the beginning, you can do so. The first 15 minutes are juicy, but it's still a very enlightening interview that I didn't see the whole thing. And this isn't even, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. This was an hour and 29 minutes, just the best part. So this is just part of the interview. So we'll just cover this today, and then we're probably going to cover something tomorrow, a little bit more interesting and fun. Give us some more energy during that live.
see all of the people that were in that
One sec, guys.
situation, and to see that these were lawyers and doctors and teachers, and that these people were white and black and Asian and Indian, and the only thing that all of these homeless people had in common was
He was 13, homeless.
They made a bad decision and aligned themselves with drugs. And
Oh, I've already watched the whole thing, but I don't mind watching it again. Oh, no, that's good. If you already seen it, but yeah, it's my reaction to it, Orc. But no, I appreciate you being here, brother. You're a brother of the Cookie Squad since the beginning, Orc Lord. And we're going to be covering some more MDL stuff, I think, tomorrow. Just a little something, nothing too serious. Just something kind of funny. And then I also have something else that relates to that. The cult members, that's what I call the people that are just like glued to him and like sucked into his badness and will cover for his past no matter what. Call them sheeple. So if there's some sheeple videos we need to go over, and I've been holding off on it. I wasn't even going to do it, but I seen a few more things that are going to make me do it. So yeah.
Had a great story of what
So buckle the frick up.
had done for them, what crack had done for
Thanks for
them,
coming through,
what
everybody, hitting that
cocaine
like
had done
button.
for them, what heroin
We've
had
had 6
done for
concurrents
them,
most
what
of the time.
speed had done for them. Nobody had them stories. Everybody's story was, I had my life together, and then I decided to do this dumb thing. And I lost my wife, I lost my house, I lost my cars, I lost my reputation, and I'm now out here sucking penis in the woods.
In the woods. Oh, Bohemian Grove, bro.
Talk about scared straight. You ain't got to worry about me.
Oh my goodness.
If it ain't weed or nicotine, you won't see me touching it. I don't want
Facts.
no parts. I done seen what these things can do to people.
Alcohol too. I don't even really drink every
the
once in a
devil
while.
himself.
But he's drinking
Have you
though.
ever thought about what your life would have been had you stayed in Dayton, Ohio?
No, that's like asking somebody that's in the NBA for 14 years, like, what would have happened if you didn't come to the NBA?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I shudder to think.
I shudder
thought
to
it was
think.
what I was made for. I thought it was what I was built for. Anybody that knows me will tell you that when they first met Katt Williams, when I was Cat in the Hat, and they
Cat
tell
in
me
the Hat.
stories about how he changed his name. Look, the truth of the matter is Disney sued me. Yeah, I was Cat in the Hat. They sent me
Cat
a
in the Hat,
cease
yeah.
and desist letter,
Yeah.
and I'm not even making $25,000 a year. And the mega company Disney has sent me a cease and desist.
Did y'all hear that?
Can't use
That's
it.
why I changed my logo, y'all, because I wasn't sure that that they weren't gonna come after me for my Disney logo, even with only 2,000 subscribers. As you grow, man, Disney's man. You never know when the big man's gonna come after you. So that's why we got the brand new AI cookie dough face. And where's the support? Because you guys are not listening. Could never be me. Slay.
Any variations of that name, fine. I'm Katt Williams. That's all that.
I agree, Captain. He's in my top 3.
I have been this same product the entire time. They would
Facts.
tell you when they first saw me doing stand-up, I was just like this. This is what I bring. This is my style.
Hell yeah.
When did you
This
know
my
you
style.
were
And this is my style, everybody. I hope everybody enjoys my style of YouTube, because you ain't going to get YouTube like you get YouTube anywhere else but here. And there's a lot more to come. And I'm not saying everything I do is unique, but a lot of what I do is very unique.
Comedian? Did you stumble on a comedian?
Let's get a W in the chat.
No, I loved what they did, and so I studied.
We're going to wrap this
all
up
of them. I
soon to
studied
go
all
watch
of
a
the white
movie,
comedians
maybe
because I
show
wanted to know why
with the
is
girl,
Monty Python
get high,
funny? Why is
and eat some
Don
food.
not so
That's what we're going to do.
talented? I wanted to know.
Thank you, Orc. Thank you, Orc. We're not done yet. Don't they? When I say that, everyone leaves. Like, I know you guys already know what I do when I leave. You know, before I leave, what do I do? If I haven't done that yet,
To laugh.
you got
I
some
didn't know
time.
that these people were making a great
Let's go,
living at
accent
doing
Orc.
this.
Get
I
it,
thought this was just what they
baby.
did.
Mom!
They tell jokes. They're funny people, but I love the craft, and that's why when I got
Love the
into
craft. I love the craft, too.
thought
I
it
love
was
the
my
craft.
Obligation to make sure that I kept writing new material so much that it forced these comedians to stop doing the set they've been doing for 10 years and keep writing some new
We just
stuff.
love the
And I knew
craft,
that
so
if
now
I
we're gonna
could
hold the
get that to
microphone
take on, that most of these
for the
bums
rest of
would have
this
to just
show.
quit comedy 'cause they can't keep up.
Mom
They're
𝗚𝗺
not gonna
ate my
keep writing an
biscuit.
hour worth of
Mother
material.
𝗚𝗺 ate your
I read an hour
biscuit.
worth of material 19 times. They not gonna do it.
That's the best thing
Why?
about this
'Cause they're
microphone.
not creative
It sounds
writers.
great
They wanna get
handheld, and
somebody
it sounds
else to
great
have them
on
write
the
it and put it together.
on the boom arm as well. That's a great thing about
So
a microphone like
if
this.
I'm listening to you correct me if I'm wrong.
You're not gonna hear any
I
sounds.
think the best thing that ever happened was the internet. Because now they have to. Because normally, like you said, you could do a set and you do that set in Kansas City.
www.w.com.
They heard in Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, so forth and so on. Now you do a set, it's on the internet. Somebody heard it. So you can't do a set.
Somebody heard
and
it.
Make it last 3 months, 4 months.
Come here.
Oh boy, why we gotta have this type of shit, man? Sorry, guys. Sorry so much. Refresh your streams too, by the way. Well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. We're getting near the end, so I should have told you guys to refresh the stream a long time ago, because it'll be a lot further along if you refresh it. The delay won't be as bad.
By March, I've begun to craft this joke. Okay. It's not as simple as it was. When I wrote it, it was just da-da-da-da-da. But now it has the complexities of
The complexities,
fact that I'm
yeah.
having to
And
deliver
also,
this to an East Coast audience, a down South audience.
okay,
a
so he
Midwest
switches it up
audience,
for
a
every
Utah
audience. I like that.
Colorado audience.
I like that.
And so it begins to take on a different complexion because you're having to deliver it to different people.
Okay.
And
Okay, I
so
like
this
that.
is
I like
what
that.
sharpens your joke. You then take
Sharpens
those
your joke,
sharpened
baby.
jokes
Sharp
and
that
make it
joke.
special.
Sharpen that joke.
Not you just randomly
Just sharpen
take
that
some.
joke. Don't
So
randomly
it's a
take something.
process.
Sharpen
you
that
don't
joke.
allow them to process if the first time the guy did the joke, now that's his joke and the joke is everywhere. That just sets it up for people to steal.
So how many times must you tell a joke before you master it?
How many times have you had to sleep with a woman before you're done with her?
Jeez, bro.
That's not fair. If it's great, never. if
it's great, never. This man, bro.
So it has
Prodigy, dude. Katt Williams is a prodigy.
Right.
I read that you was raised in Florida. You had some help, some ladies of the night.
No.
That's not true.
No, that whole story doesn't take place in Florida. That story takes place in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
So after
Oklahoma City bombing. Oklahoma City bombing. Oh yeah, guys. Real quick. They wouldn't accept the Marine Corps. What? But anyway, we're gonna do a sub-made song soon. So I hope all you guys show up to throw in lyrics in the chat. I'm gonna have it's not the diss song yet. We do have that coming. It's super funny. But we're gonna react to the Sheeple first, and then the next day we'll do a sub-made song. What we're gonna do is I have like 8 bars written for it. I gotta just find the right beat, pick a beat for it, and then I'll start out spitting those 8 bars, recording those, and then you guys can think of lines that can go with it and start throwing them at me if you feel what I'm saying. Let's get it.
Too young, and I've lied and told them I'm 16 and my family's moving down and I don't have my ID, but it's coming. And so they let me go to the boot camp. Da-da-da. That's not going to work. Okay, so I've learned that lesson. So then I get this job selling stuff door to door.
Hero of the players for sure.
I've been to all 50 states. Again, I'm 14.
True player right here, ladies and gentlemen.
So I did that. While I'm doing that, one of the places I'm at, I'm in Oklahoma, and I've decided I'm going to stay here because of meeting these ladies that you're talking about and that situation. I don't know at the time why that's important in my life or why it's something I should be doing or any of that. But now later on, it certainly helps me in formulating Money Mike for Friday After Next.
Right.
Hell yeah.
A pimp named Slickback for the Boondocks.
I'm a therapist who goes to therapy.
Man, what the hell, bro? How many ads they got in this damn video, bro? I'm sorry, guys. Mom. Sorry we're not getting no support. It's simple as we got ads in the videos.
Oklahoma, Sacramento. From Florida, you moved to the West Coast. So
Yeah.
When did you set up shop on the West Coast?
Yeah.
All right,
so I guess I'm 18 or younger, and I
18 or younger. Now we got
once
the.
I have a
That's
child,
too much. Sorry, guys.
I realized that I can't. It's a lot of things that I could use to make money that now is a no-go. So anything with street aspirations that I might have thought about pursuing or been good at, I now am a single parent and I gotta redo these things. So
Yeah, I feel what he's saying. I feel what he's saying.
For me, and me and God go into extreme conversation where I'm explaining to him that I'm a crash out dummy if he don't send me a
I'm a
lifeline.
crash out dummy if you don't send me a lifeline.
Before I had left Florida,
I feel the same way. Like God needs to throw me that lifeline, y'all, and I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. We waiting for it.
They end up having me do 5 minutes, but I kept that in my head that I had done that. When we get to Oklahoma, they're having a competition for stand-up, and if you win, you get to go out on the road with
Nice.
Jeff Foxworthy.
Damn.
Dan Whitney, who is Larry the Cable Guy, and Richard Jenny, and these great comics you get to open for them.
Yeah, those guys. Those are the guys I was talking about that did like the Kings of Comedy thing, but did it way better than Bernie.
I'm like way behind
Cedric and
schedule. I done started this too late.
Whoever else.
All the funny guys are already funny and known names. Like, how am I going to progress? So I realized that I do better with a white audience than I do with a black audience. And
Damn.
I'm not sure why that's occurring, but the white audience likes me more. That's interesting. So when I moved to Sacramento, it's because Sacramento has a white and a black audience almost 50-50. That's almost the makeup of Sacramento. So I live in Sacramento.
That's crazy, bro. That white people accepted it more in comedy.
Equally as funny if the room is black as I am if the room is white. That's not enough. Now I need to be one of the good ones when it comes to black comics. So now I have to move to Oakland, and that's what lands me in Oakland for 3 years. Once I have dominated male black comedy in Oakland to my liking, now I'm prepared to go to Los Angeles.
Damn, dude.
Now I know you can't
see, he really see. This is what he said. That's why he's upset about a lot of these other like Kevin Hart not working for it. Like, listen to how this dude moved at 13 years old from Ohio to freaking Florida, homeless at a park. Dude, it's all good, brother. We're gonna end this in a little bit. Thanks, man. Thanks, Orc. We all love you, buddy. Have a W night, brother.
What they are, I'm prepared to deal with all of the audiences.
Do you write jokes according to the audience that you're going to be in front of?
Most likely.
Or is your joke universal?
Well, in the beginning, part of my framework is that I'm tailoring
Don't be sorry, brother.
show to this audience.
Okay.
And that's how I was able to show my range and show that I was better than my competitors, is that I'm Katt Williams, but I was still doing clean comedy. So I was still going to churches and doing 45 minutes of stand-up at the church with no curse words, no sex.
Oh yeah, thanks Orc for that, leaving the like. I appreciate that. Let me pin that. You just won the Pin the Message contest, buddy, even though you're not even going to be here.
At the regular club.
Orkshire Farms just won the Pin the Message contest. Always going on this channel. Don't forget about it. Don't forget about it, dude. My boom arm needs some WD-40. I'll tell you that.
To be able to speak to
Yo, Eisen! Yo, we're having a Fortnite, or we might play Call of Duty. My son wanted to play Call of Duty and said tomorrow, so we're gonna play some games tomorrow. We can get some Fortnite in and some Call of Duty. I don't know if you're down for Call of Duty, but let me know, Eisen.
Is that what set Katt Williams apart?
Because we're gonna set up to play Fortnite. He'll be down to play Fortnite. We'll just play Fortnite or something tomorrow. But we have a reaction first, and then we'll do that later in the nighttime tomorrow night. Little late though, bud. We covered the most interesting parts of this interview.
Well, if that's what range is called, then yeah, it's range. But I like the people I'm talking to.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just play Fortnite or something.
It's not like
we'll figure it out.
It can't be condescending
I'll do a
because
poll.
I'm talking to my white male friend when I'm telling that white joke. Right. When I'm talking about this joke about
Let's
this
get it.
black lady, I know that black lady. That's who I'm talking to. I'm speaking to this fan base that I've been speaking to from the beginning. I already told them what I was on when I first came in. I told them they was gonna come after me, they was gonna cancel me, they was gonna say terrible things about me and try to mess my life up. I said that coming
True
in
that.
to stand
True
up.
that.
I'm saying it in my
So you
first.
knew it was gonna be.
It has to be. I know I'm going into the belly of the beast. How could I be naive? I know that I'm going into Satan's playground, but I'm trying to be so good that you got to bring me in so close that I can see who's doing what and what's going on in there.
In San Francisco, you joined the Nation.
I was ever in San Francisco. I was in Oakland.
You was in Oakland. Did you join the Nation? Is that?
Yeah, Honorable Minister Farrakhan and I have an extremely close relationship.
All right, that's going to be it because it's about to end, and I don't think he's going to say much more. But, man, he really released the true colors on some of these people, man. Let's just go back to here. And
on the scene. Why do you...
Of course, he's going to do that. I mean, everybody's seen this,
You
but
think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was.
Sir, no one. Why no? He was with KD. He beat up Terry Crews. Why nobody know this story? And how well you know them, how prepared you are. The same things that we was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick with him getting raped. So considering that's the real story,
yeah,
why would you bring up that story? It don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see
he meant
me at the Comedy
1998.
Store do it in 2019.
He did it in 1998, and then dude did it in 2000. Cedric the Entertainer stole his joke, man. It's insane, bro. It's insane, bro. But all right, it looks like Chad has died, and this is the end of the interview, and probably the end of the live show. We're going to go kick it with our girl now. There was no support. There was barely any chat. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys all for coming through, tagging along with the show, hitting like, chatting, keeping live chat great again in 2024 with any of the other support stuff. We're just joking. But we do have something fun a little bit more energetic to react to tomorrow. Your boy did have a seizure yesterday morning, so I apologize for not being live yesterday. I was in bed all day, and then today as well, I'm still not feeling the greatest. My energy levels aren't up, so thank you guys for showing up and showing out. I appreciate it very much. But tomorrow I should be a little bit back to normal a little bit more, and we're going to react to something quite funny with a lot more energy, and I hope to see you guys there. And then later in the nighttime, we're going to play some games with the community, and then the next day we're going to make some music. So I hope everybody is looking forward to those next lives. I hope you guys will all show up. I hope we can have 10 concurrents plus in each of those lives. That's all I ask for. Chat moving, and we'll get it going. Thank you guys for coming through. Hop in and say, hey, yo, I'll watch the whole stream when I'm done planting some seeds, brother. Love you, homie. Love you too, brother. Thanks for stopping in. CD Gastus. I got to call you your real name because that's what you just deserve to be called your real name, Gastus. So you're a boss. Thanks for coming in, hitting like, chatting. Thank you guys all for, tagging along. Like I said, I had a seizure yesterday. The mojo wasn't there today. Hopefully it'll be back tomorrow, but we have something really funny to react to tomorrow. So don't forget. Then we're going to play some games with the community in the nighttime. And then the next day, we're going to do a sub-made song. Well, I have a lot of it written, but we're going to do a song live. And a lot of people are looking forward to see how I make music. So buckle up and don't forget to fucking show up. I'll see you guys then and there. I love you all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. That's for sure. I'll see you. Yeah. Ma!